to encourage that expenditure to happen as quickly as possible?
My Lords, the current system of private monopolies dates back to 1989, when Margaret Thatcher sold off the publicly owned water and sewerage industry for £7.6 billion, debt-free. Since then, average household bills have risen 40% above inflation. The companies are now £54 billion in debt. They've since paid out to shareholders £66 billion in dividend. Currently, the bills that people are paying today, 20p in the pound, is going to either shareholders or to cover that debt. Given that the regulation is clearly failing of these companies and the economic situation, surely this is now time for the government to at least set up the process of looking into how we can bring these companies back into public hands and run them for public good.
I may have misunderstood the noble Baroness, but I've certainly had it put to me in this chamber that when this system of private ownership was put in place, it was somehow an ideological Conservative government that was doing it. Nothing could be further from the truth. It was done, my Lords, because we were the dirty man of Europe, that our rivers were stinking, that a very few percentage of our beaches were compliant. Now we have nearly 93% of our bathing waters in good or improving conditions. I am not naive. I know that there are serious problems. But if the noble Baroness is really suggesting that the way of dealing with this is to completely change this and require the taxpayer to pay billions of pounds to purchase these companies back, which would see investment in this country into the regulated utility sector fall off a cliff. If that's what she's really suggesting, that is a very dangerous situation, not just for our water industry, but for our energy companies and every other regulated utility.